Some people call this the best phone of 2015. Some people even gave this the Editor's Choice Award of 2015. Some people say that this phone has the best design of 2015. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions, and this is my full review of the LG V10. Hello guys, this is Eric again with another video, and today this is my final review of the LG V10. Alright, so let's go ahead on and get the specs out the way. We got the LG V10 with the 5.7 inch screen, which is 1440 by 2560, which is a 515 ppi, and it has Gorilla Glass 4 along with Android Lollipop 5.1.1. It has 64 gigs of internal storage. We have a 4 gigabytes of RAM, a 16 megapixel camera on the back with LED flash, and the fingerprint scanner, and the volume up and down, along with the laser focus sensor. At the top, we have a mic, and we have the port here for the IR blaster, and at the bottom we have our speaker grill, also a mic there, and we have our charging port and the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So, and also we have our secondary screen, and we have two cameras on the front. We have an 80-degree lens and a 120-degree lens for y'all selfie junkies, along with more sensors at the top. Now, the LG V10, guys, is LG's latest and greatest flagship. It's rocking the Snapdragon 808 processor. The reason why LG went with the 808 processor is because of heating issues. But we still got some of those issues with heating. Now, with the 808 processor, with this device, surprisingly, when we run benchmark tests on this device, the benchmark test is really funny because it really is very low on benchmark tests. Kind of give you an example of what I'm talking about as far as benchmark tests. Now, I want to put that in perspective. I want to get my Galaxy Note 5 out, and we're going to put this in perspective a little bit, that, you know, sometimes benchmark tests and everything doesn't mean anything. So I'm going to put this here in perspective for you guys. All right. So I'm going to go to my gallery, and I'm going to find that if we look at this closely, the Galaxy Note 5 crushes the LG V10 in benchmark for the 66,749 versus the 44,743, which is, I mean, that is definitely a very high score. And when it comes down to the Geekbench scores, the Galaxy Note 5 scored a 1459 single core and a 4608 multi-core. And so you can see the difference between the 808 processor and the Samsung octa-core processor that they use here. So in that perspective, you would say, well, this device here is a lot slower than this device. But in everyday use, this device here open up apps just a little hair faster than the Note 5. Now, I don't want to turn this into a Note 5 versus a LG V10, but I want to put this in perspective because this is what I mean by everyday use. I got the Galaxy Note 5 here, and I want to open up an app. So we open up YouTube together, and let's go to make sure all apps are closed. All right, so we're gonna make sure all apps are closed. So we're gonna open up YouTube, and let's see who's open the fastest. We talk about 808 versus the Samsung processor. Now, in that perspective, the LG V10 opened up YouTube just a little hair faster. So what I'm saying is that everyday use, do find that some apps open up faster on the 808 processor, even though the benchmark score this device score very low. Let's talk about the design of the device. The design, look, a lot of people talk good about this design, and if you watch my videos, I really drag for this design because in the beginning I really didn't like this design. I mean, it's a rubberized back, and so all in all, when it comes down to design language, it has the metal sides and the LG big chin at the bottom and the chin at the top. So the forehead at the top. So in that perspective, the design language, it feels really good in the hand. I mean, it's real bulky, and I mean, it's rigid. It's like it's kind of remind you of a tank. Unlike the Galaxy Note 5 with the glass front, glass back, this here could withstand some drops and some falls. If you want to rock this without a case, then I believe that you can, and it can hold up to some drops. Now, I would recommend a glass screen protector on the front, because even with Gorilla Glass 4, you could still shatter this glass. Let's talk about the fingerprint scanner. Now, if you notice that I made a couple of videos about the fingerprint scanner on this device, and the fingerprint scanner is as follows. If this device has a case on it, the fingerprint scanner will not work. All right, so I want to demonstrate this for everybody that don't know about the fingerprint scanner issue on this device. I have the T-Mobile variant, and this is the second variant because I had to bring back the first variant, and if you watch my previous videos, I had some issues with the device, so this is the second variant of the LG V10. Now, I've heard that AT&T has sent out updates to fix this, but if you didn't receive the update, then I want to kind of give you an example of the fingerprint scanner that everybody's been having. So normally you would put your finger on here and it will work, right? Okay, and I got two fingers programmed, so normally you put it on there, it works. All right, so once I put the case on it, kind of give you an example of what I'm talking about here. So I put a case on here and I shut off the device, put my finger on it, nothing. Even with the other finger, put it on there, nothing. But I have a knock code on here, so it works out, right? All right. But what I found in my discovery with this fingerprint issue is that you have to touch the side. So kind of give an example of what I'm talking about here. So I have a little prop here. I'm gonna put the phone here in perspective. I am going to put my finger on the back, shut it down. All right, I'm not going to touch the sides. And here, see, it doesn't work. But my finger is still on here, but I'm going to touch the side. There you go, see? So let me show you again in real time. I am going to, right here, touch the fingerprint scanner. All right, turn on the device, and nothing happening. And you can kind of see that perspective there. All right, nothing happening. But as soon as I touch the side, and there, as soon as I touch the side, and there it goes. So let's look at the outdoor performance of this device. As you saw in my previous video, that this device does a very good job with viewing angles, and some of the glare on the outside is very good. You don't see too much glare. You do see a little glare, but you can see the screen. But for the most part, this phone does a very good job on the outside. The only big issue I have is that I keep this device on full brightness. It's because the phone itself is not too bright compared to the Note 5 or the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. This device does not get that bright. Now, battery life. Battery life is solid on this device. You get very, very good standby time on here. And so let's go ahead and show you some of my stats. Right now I'm at 26%. So let me go ahead and show you some stats. So the screen on time, as you can tell right here, I'm getting 3 hours and 37 minutes of screen on time, and I mean, it's pretty good. That's that's with full brightness all the way up. Right now I'm at 19 hours of battery usage. And for the most part, this phone does a really good job on battery with the 3000 milliamp battery on the back. And you got to remember that it is removable. As you could tell, take the back off here. You do have a removable back. So thank you, LG, for putting that removable back on here. For us, because we really asked for the micro SD card and a removable battery. And not only that, it has a removable battery and has an SD card on it, it does not hinder the performance of this device. As the camera, I do have camera footage here of the LG V10. So take a look at this footage straight from New Orleans that I filmed off the LG V10. There you go. What's up, guys? This is Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions, and I'm hanging out downtown New Orleans taking some video right now on the LG V10. So check it out. And this is Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions taking this video on the LG V10. Camera laser focus is very, very good. The 16 megapixel camera is a great camera. With the laser focus, I didn't have no issues with that at all. Now, when it comes down to performance with the 808 processor, again, real world use, the phone does a really good job, but we do run into some overheating issues with this device when you're playing games, and that's a fact. So with LG, with the 808 processor, I thought that problem was solved when it come down to overheating. Nah. This device gets hot, and that concerns me as far as longevity with this device when it comes down to overheating, and it does get warm in this area of the device. So maybe there's a software update, a fix for this device, and may fix some of those issues, but overall the phone works very well. Now you do have the secondary screen at the top, and you get your notification, and you swipe to the sides here, you can play your music, and you get your last open apps and all kinds of stuff. So the secondary screen works very well. It kind of reminds me of the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus or the Galaxy S6 Edge, with instead of having the stuff on the side, it have it at the top. The secondary screen, it works out. You have all your notifications at the top. It's a really good concept. Overall, I like the secondary screen. At the end of the day, is this the best device of 2015? No. Is this the Editor's Choice Award from 2015? No. Is this a good device? Yes. I mean, the LG V10 overall, for my testing with this device, I'm giving this one a thumbs up, and a lot of the issues with this device could be fixed with software updates. Now, and thank you, LG, again, for giving us a removable back, removable battery, and all the bells and whistles with the SD card and everything else. The 808 processor does a very good job. Now, we do have those issues with heating, but at the end of the day, this is a great device, and to me, it's a keeper. Leave your comments down below. This is Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions. Let me know what you think about the LG V10. Is this a keeper? Do you have an LG V10? Are you loving this device? This is Eric again. Thank you. See you on the next video. Peace.